What up, guys? I figured I'd try to get something short out while I'm sitting here at the dock, which you've seen me here a lot lately. I'm running these Springfield, Ohio night runs, and I'm starting to sound like a broken record, or a skipping record, however we want to call this, because I keep saying everything that I'm saying, which, if it's annoying, I apologize, but it's one of those things where I just kind of got to keep myself reminded of what the time and date is on everything, so that I don't screw anything up, because that's the worst thing you want to do with trucking, is get down the road and be heading in the wrong direction to the wrong appointment with the wrong appointment time. So there's 3 things you can fuck up: where you're going, what time you gotta be there, and what you're picking up. But again, I'm just sitting here oh, excuse me. Just kind of keeping track of shit and everything else. And I guess this is going to be a little bit of a rant. Like, you assholes, and I'm going to use the strong language because you truly are assholes, that park up here in the northeast. Yeah, I know everything fills up faster because there's not a lot of parking up here. But for the love of God, take 5 seconds and think, hey, is the way I'm parking going to hinder traffic flow in this parking lot? For the last 2 weeks, I've been having to run up here and park at the Pilot next to the car auction place in Franklin, Ohio. And if you get there anytime after, I'm going to say 7, not only is the lot full, but creative parking has started. And these jackasses are parking anywhere and everywhere, which I'm not going to blame you for that. But the fact that you don't take the 5 seconds to be like, hey, if I park this way, is my trailer over far enough that someone can get by me? Or hey, am I 10 feet from the guy next to me, or am I 20? Because, like, I'm sorry, like, you selfish assholes. Between that and the dipshits that are speeding through construction zones, if the barrels are present, the construction zone is still active. But seriously, like, that's what got me last night. Like, I almost couldn't get through a parking lot last night because dipshits were stacking onto the end of an aisle, like 5 trucks deep, and there was like a car width between some of these jackasses. Not a truck width, but a car width. And it's like, did you not see how far over you were? You couldn't have pulled up and kind of tucked in just a little closer? Which, it's not all their fault. Half these truck stops are been here for fucking ever, And when they painted the lines, they're just trying to cram as many people as they can in here. One, so they can get as many people in there, so that they can just give truckers parking. But the other is so they can make the most money. Like, there's not even a trailer width between the lanes in some spots of that parking lot. So backing into them is a fucking nightmare. And then you dipshits. Yes, I'm talking to you. Dipshits. That will see 5 empty spots and you'll pick the fucking center spot. So that you've got 2 lanes on either side of you instead of tucking up to one end on the other side, so there's 4 lanes next to you. So the next guy backing in can just tuck in next to you. And tuck in next to you. And tuck in next to you. No, you've got to be the fucking turd in the punch bowl. I guess the most of what I'm trying to get at is pay attention to where you're parking. Take 10 seconds and think about everything around you instead of yourself. Another thing, if you see a group of guys getting creative parking and you see that there's limited space around that spot, if it's a kind of a square area, keep in line with each other. Keep your fucking doors even with each other, so that your trailers are even with each other, and so your noses are even with each other. Or if it's some kind of triangular spot, but traffic flows through the area, offset, damn it, offset. Like, match your door with like the back of his cab, and then the next guy can match his door to the back of your cab, so that you're offset, so that traffic can still get through. And then if someone's got to, like I did last night, I had to park on the ass end of like 5 trucks so that I could sneak in and get parked, so that I could get stopped, because there's gonna be nowhere else I could go. I can't park at this pickup. I wish I could. There's a damn Love's 5 minutes down the road that fills up by like fucking noon, so I can't park there. Just be mindful of parking lots and how they're set up. Oh, and bobtails and box trucks. You dumb motherfuckers. You're the reason half the time all this shit happens. If you're a box truck that's smaller than a fucking bobtail, take your ass and park in the car parking. Take your fucking trucker wannabe ass and park in the fucking car parking. You bobtails, double up. Roll up to a spot, yell at the guy like, hey, what time you gotta leave? And be like, I gotta leave at 3 a.m. Like, cool, I gotta leave at like 5. Let me park behind you. Or better yet, park your happy asses on the curb and leave the full spots for trucks or trailers. Pile up on the curves. Nose to nose, ass to ass. These trucks are a lot nimbler without a trailer. Be more mindful of your parking spots in the truck stops. Be more mindful of your parking situation, period. Yes, that's my rant. I'm going to post just this so I can label it Rant.